in one gulp in order to get the proper effect.
Did they?
What are you doing?
Just curious about its contents.
What about your exercises?
This won't take a second.
Oh, why bother? Don't you trust the monks?
Water, sucrose, dextrose, trimnal root extract, grain particulates, yeast synthanol, and 17 milligrams of hydroxylated quintethyl metacetamin.
Like I said, all natural.
It's an anesthetic, quark. If I drank that, I'd hardly be able to stand, let alone play racquetball. You were trying to fix the match, weren't you?
Would I do that?
If you had enough latinum bet on Chief O'Brien, you would.
No one's betting on Chief O'Brien. All the money's on you. If you win, there won't be any profits. And if there aren't any profits, I can't donate anything to the monks. No donations, no winter blankets for the children. But if you lose, then the house would win and the monks would get their blankets.
Are you suggesting that I throw the match?
Possible, just extremely improbable.
Improbable?
Like the neutrinos on the station spinning the same way. Or a few dozen people having minor accidents at the same instant. Or a system failing just at the wrong time.
Exactly. Someone or something on the station is distorting the laws of probability.
Changing them so incredibly unlikely things can happen on a regular basis.
Well, how can we find out what's causing it?
I think I know a way.
"98% of the neutrinos in this room are rotating clockwise."
The games are open.
We're not here to play, Dax.
100% clockwise. It's these machines.
What, my gambling machines? What's wrong with them?
Somehow these machines are altering the laws of probability all over the station.
So that's what he meant.
Who?
The alien who gave me the original. He said it all came down to luck. That must be how it works. When you win, it makes you lucky. When you lose...
But these machines are affecting everyone on the station, whether they're playing them or not.
Impossible. You must be mistaken.
Wait a minute. You said there was an original machine?
Yes, a smaller one. When I opened the club, I replicated these larger
Larger versions. So, how do you turn them off?
I'm not completely sure.
Then how did you turn them on in the first place?
I didn't exactly. I just told the replicator to scan the original and make copies. I think they have some kind of internal power source.
Lieutenant?
Wait, what are you doing?
Now, as for you...
You can't possibly blame me for this, Commander.
Oh, I'd like to. Unfortunately, I don't have anything I can charge you with.
Fortunately, I do. That elderly Pythron couple you assisted has had a change of heart. They've decided to press charges after all.
Alcida, I knew you'd come to get me out.
Inside.
What's the meaning of this?
Ask him.
Your lady friend here just tried to scam me.
Scam?
Asteroid mining. To think anyone would be foolish enough to be taken in by that old trick. But don't worry, Martus. I've come to get you out.
In return, for what?
Nothing. Pure generosity.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Oh, taken in by one of your own victims and no one to turn to but me? I can't remember when I've been so entertained.
I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Now, how about giving me 2,000 Izzics to book passage out of here?
You want me to give you money? Ridiculous. Of all the ungrateful arrogance.
Unless you want me to stay here on the station.
All right. I'll loan you 500 Isix. You can book passage on a cargo ship.
1,500. After all, I do have expenses.
600.
1,200. I still have my dignity.
Dignity in an empty sack is worth the sack. Rule of acquisition number 109.
All right. 800.
Go on. I'm listening. I am merely a businessman. It would take an orator with the skills of the late, great Plague himself to sing the praises of the late, great Plague. What Ferengi could resist the honor of owning a small piece of the man that took a computer chip and turned it into the modular holosuite industry? A small piece of the man that brought holographic entertainment to the most remote parts of the quadrant, creating profit centers from societies that could barely afford to feed their own people.
How much are you asking?
As I was about to tell my good friend here, a mere 3 strips of latinum. And I'd be taking a loss at that price. Oh, okay, for you, 2 strips. Thank you very much.
3 strips? That's a fair price for Plague.
I suppose you're interested.
Humanoid death rituals are an interest of mine.
Death rituals.
Everybody needs a hobby. Some species burn their dead, others pack them in blocks of ice, some even surround themselves with the company of family corpses. But the Ferengi ritual of chopping up their loved ones and selling them, I find that irresistible.
I'm very busy here.
What a fitting and distinguished way to honor the memory of great Ferengi entrepreneurs. I'm thinking